Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire.
Once upon a time, in the bustling heart of Kisumu, there lived a hopeless romantic man named Kevin Otieno. Kevin was the kind of man who believed in true love, destiny, and buying flowers for the woman of his dreams. But love, as he soon found out, wasn't as easy as the romantic songs made it seem.
We rise like tall buildings.
First love, Sandra. Sandra was Kevin's first serious relationship. She was graceful, charming, and had a laugh that could light up a whole room. Kevin chased her for a year, bringing her gifts, writing heartfelt messages, and even learning her favorite song on guitar. Finally, after a long year of pursuit, Sandra said yes. Kevin was overjoyed. He was the happiest man alive. Until Christmas night at exactly 10:48 p.m. when Sandra called. Her voice was cold, her tone distant. "Kevin, I don't think this is working out. You are just not there for me," she said. "But I've always been here for you," Kevin protested. Sandra sighed. "Not in the way I need you to be." The call ended. Kevin stared at his Christmas tree in disbelief. He thought love was about being there, but apparently he wasn't doing it right.
The night's young, and it's just begun.
3 months later, Sandra came back, apologizing. Kevin forgave her and gave it another shot, only to break her heart in return. He told himself, "Better me than her this time." Then came Sharon the visitor. Sharon was a woman who stayed at Kevin's place for 4 months. She was kind, funny, and a great cook. Kevin thought they had something special. One evening after dinner, Kevin mustered the courage to ask, "Sharon, what are we? Are we dating?" Sharon smiled awkwardly. "Kevin, I thought you were just friends. I have a boyfriend back home." Kevin's jaw dropped. "You've been here for 4 months, cooking, cleaning, laughing with me. And you have a boyfriend?" Sharon shrugged. "I thought you knew." Kevin didn't cry. Instead, he laughed. Love was starting to feel like one big joke, and it was the punchline.
We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light.
Then came Jacqueline, the quiet storm. Jacqueline was a quiet first-year campus student. She was shy, soft-spoken, and to Kevin's surprise, often stared at him like he was a puzzle she couldn't solve. One day, Jacqueline turned to him and said, "You look like a murderer." Kevin choked on his tea. "A what?" Jacqueline shrugged. "I don't know. Your eyes, they are intense." Kevin couldn't believe it. A man who'd spent his life chasing love was now being compared to a criminal. Jacqueline also had a habit of asking for money often, claiming she needed it for urgent matters. Kevin later found out these urgent matters included snacks and cab rides to see her friends. After 4 months, Kevin called it quits. "I am no murderer," he told her.
We're gonna be.
Then came Becky, the wild card. Becky was a wild and fun-loving woman who knew how to keep Kevin on his toes. She was bold, daring, and unpredictable. One evening, Kevin planned a romantic date, only to discover Becky had skipped town to meet another man. Weeks later, she came back with news she was pregnant, but not with Kevin's baby. Kevin wished her well, knowing this chapter was another lesson in the book of heartbreak. Then came the long wait, Lucy. Lucy was a patient man's nightmare. Kevin had chased her for a year, pouring out his heart and soul, only for her to tell him, "I need more time for myself." "What does that even mean?" Kevin asked, exasperated. Lucy shrugged. "It means I'm not ready." Kevin decided it was time to stop waiting for people who didn't know what they wanted. Then came the final straw, Mary. Mary was a sweet, charming lady who Kevin thought might finally be different. She said yes to dating him, and Kevin felt like his luck was turning. But the very next day, Mary sent him a text. "Hi babe, I need 2K for my nails. Can you send it now?" Kevin stared at the message, his heart sinking. He didn't even know her favorite color yet, and she was already asking for money.
Never sleep, never stop. Every shot from the top. We're gonna.
Then came Faith, the therapist. Kevin met Faith when she was still dating another man. Faith was beautiful, kind, and had an infectious laughter that Kevin couldn't resist. So he decided to wait patiently, a year and a half to be exact, for her relationship to crumble. Finally, her relationship ended, and Kevin thought, "This is my chance." But Faith had other plans. Instead of dating him, she turned him into her therapist. Every day, she could call him, pouring out her heart about how her ex hurt her. One day, Kevin asked, "Faith, can we talk about us? Maybe start something new?" Faith said, "Kevin, I'm really grateful for you, but I need time to heal. I want to finish this year single." Kevin put his phone down, took a deep breath, and laughed. "No need to heal around me. Heal yourself away from me." He decided to quietly let her go, realizing forcing his way into someone's life wasn't worth the energy. As Kevin sat alone one evening, reflecting on his love life, he realized something profound. Every relationship, every heartbreak, every laugh, and every tear had shaped him into the man he was today. He wasn't bitter, just wiser. One night, he met a woman named Hope. She was calm, understanding, and didn't ask for money the moment they met. But as they walked together by the lake, Kevin's phone buzzed. It was an unknown number. He answered. "Hello, Kevin. It's me." The voice was familiar. Too familiar. It was Sandra. The line went dead. Kevin looked at Hope, then at the phone. Life, as always, was unpredictable. Did he answer Sandra's call again, or did he walk into the unknown with hope? The story ends here, leaving Kevin and everyone else wondering what happened next. Moral of the story: love is messy, unpredictable, and sometimes feels like a marathon with no finish line. Sometimes the best love story is the one you write with yourself before letting anyone else join the plot. And finally, patience doesn't always pay off, and waiting for someone might just leave you with therapy bills.